Good morning, evening, afternoon, I'm Table Cat. Welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Previously, we learned that there was an incident 5 years ago with Jack Hammer that led to the death of a fellow actor that he was the cause of, and it was buried by Vasquez, and she used it against him. Apparently, it happened in Studio 2. Like, he fell on tip of this flower thing, which I feel like is more of their fault than his fault, but whatever. So I want to actually head over to the trailer and see, like, if clicking on the flower thing gives me anything. I don't see why it would, because before this said something about it looked threatening or dangerous or something like that. I keep pushing the wrong button. Yeah, so pretty yet. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Dangerous indeed. Maybe have to go inside the trailer? Well. Or maybe she'll talk to me now. If I show her that photo, because she's like, I want to look at the clouds. Can I look at the clouds? No. What if I show you? No? So Manila and the Vasquez ate. I don't know. I'm getting this funny feeling. Now can I talk to you? Because often it's just I don't know what to do. Great start to a video, just being utterly confused on to what to do. Did I ask everyone everything? Ask you all the stuff. Ask you all the stuff. Do you have anything to say? Nope. Wait. Nope. Alright, I want to try to... I feel like it really is Vasquez that I need to present this photo to. I just don't know how. Like, I tried and it was like, no. Was I pushing the wrong button? Because sometimes I do that. Yeah, I was pressing the wrong button. Yay for me. She's not even looking. Where? What? What? Where did you get that? Alright, well. Old bag. Old? She means a security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez. You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used to control Mr. Hammer. Used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick! She went inside the trailer. Alright, let's go inside the trailer. You came. Well then, what was it that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk about it all of a sudden? Well, you just had proof against her. Ms. Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So, I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. No. I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him into him. It was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accidents, accidents. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think, would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand. She did. Gave him a few bruises too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negative. He would have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. No. What? This is for boys. What? Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. Who do you think? What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Isn't there like a cop really close by? Tell me why, because you found out her secret. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammerster, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure I'll have plenty of time to think about that, where you're going. So long, friends. Boys. Erase away. No! Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Oh fuck, I forgot there was a cop here. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then. In court. Be looking forward to it. Thanks, Gumshoe. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. It was a little bit more dramatic that way. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. You gotta do what you gotta do. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry. It's just I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, yeah, you're a cop, I'm a lawyer. It's bound to happen. I mean, you're a detective, I'm a lawyer. Attorney. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? Oh, who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. It seemed like it was going to be her because the way the kid described the bad guy, but like that's not really something you can use as canon. No, I just saved. I remembered this time. October 20, 10 a.m. District Court's courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well. Wait, did I messed up who was speaking again, wasn't I? Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claimed that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today I will call people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Very smart. From the testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edward seems to be on edge today. Well, I guess the mob is involved, so it's a little uncomfortable for him. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer at that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she didn't. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steak on the table in front of the trailer, almost at studio. We found Jack Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey head toppling over. Man added to the court record. Man, Manila used the van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Right. I'm going to poke everything. I entered the trailer at studio before noon. Yeah. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. Got the sniffles. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle chit-chat. Conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. There's rehearsal afterwards. When exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try to remembering? No. Well, I guess he can remember for you. The meeting ended around the meeting ended around 4. The rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on! All you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Hold on. You had Sal take you. What does that mean? We've already talked about this. It means what I just said. Take me in the van. Oh yeah, right. I didn't realize that she was going to repeat the same thing. Meeting. And when you were doing... And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. As he hits his desk. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Do you have someone who can verify this? So... No. I mean someone else. One person is enough. Not when they're in your pocket. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat the steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard to think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find something kind of contradiction to what she said somewhere. Will I? Yes, of course. Proof that she didn't eat the steak? Do I? Do I have proof that she didn't eat the steak? Do I have a plate of some sort? I mean, other than, of course, the plate that has this thing on it that says that, well, medicine was used. I feel like the game really wants me to use steak plate, but that makes no logical sense because that pertains to something different. But yeah, I'll do it. One, take me. Okay. I don't know what that was, but that was weird. Huh. As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large T-bone has been left behind. Oh, is it just showing how big it is? Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet, there is no, I don't see, I know the game wanted me to use that plate, but I don't think, I guess there was a T-bone on it, but I feel like it's silly logic. It has evidence that she didn't eat. It's not a plate from here, the actual scene of the crime. It's from somewhere else, but okay. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too. Calcium. You ate a boneless steak. You didn't eat the steak. I feel like this one would be like, I'm on Edgeworth's side. You ate a boneless steak, yeah. Silly of me to assume you didn't eat one. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during the break. Although saying a boneless steak is actually perfectly reasonable. It is reasonable that someone just took the bone for her, or she threw it away when she took the meat off and then threw the T-bone away, but fine. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. Picking on Salmonella. Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was being a bully. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying? Yeah, sir, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? Listen, Judge Milord Santa Daddy, she has goons. They're scary. They almost tried to murder me. Don't object to me. Also, don't bang on the table. She's right. That would be super irritating. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it. Yes? Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as the rest. Very well. Let's have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. You like Nick? Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, a samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? Oh wow. She really is gonna have a game of wits. I bet she's... shit, I smacked my thing. I bet she's gonna ask me like a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna have to be like, get this correct, which will actually be fun. I think I'll rather enjoy that. But we'll have to do that in the next episode. Until then, see you next time.